Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. You have to excuse the hair in today's climates that we've got going on. My mum's had to do it and kind of passes, but I also look like I'm meant to be in the army. So yeah, while it's not my normal cut, it's manageable. So you may or may not know a little bit about me, but basically I've never really had any career goals or been career orientated. I always just wanted to be a mother, which is all well and good, but now I am a mother and didn't really know what else to do in my lifestyle, to be fair. So with all this extra time that we've had, I've taken on a couple of courses. The first one, and probably the most important to do with my channel, would be a videography course. Now I've enjoyed it. I've passed the first module, got my certificate, whatever, brilliant, fab. But to make these a little bit better for you, I bought a couple of things. Now, it did say you needed to sort of find your pathway of where your channel is going to go. And if you look at mine, it's sort of half based on my million step challenge, and it's half based on sort of product reviews and unboxings and things like that. I think that's probably where I'm going to stay. I've got the next million step challenge coming up in July, end of July. We kick that off and I will be taking you guys with me. That is when I vlog the most. That's when I've got the most time to speak about my thoughts, any questions that I've got, any thoughts I might have on what's happening at that particular time. I pretty much vlogged the whole million step challenge that I did the first time in 2018. It was a bit of escapism for me. I was still with my husband at the time. My daughter was very young, and I sort of signed up for it to give me a bit of a pick-me-up, something to do for myself, something to do for others, to raise money for a good charity. I got gestational diabetes while I was pregnant, so it's very close to my heart, and it must be really hard living with it, you know, touch wood. Mine went when I gave birth to my daughter, which I have spoken about in a previous vlog. But if you wanted me to talk about diabetes a little bit more, I can do that. Just let me know in the comments if there's any questions you've got. I am by no means an expert, but family members have it or had it, and I had it, so I can try. But to help me with that, I bought a microphone, which I have on, which I'm not too sure you can see, because I have learnt you have to hide it, but there it is. It's my Lavalier Microphone, something I learned on my course. And I realised that I'm not sure if my vlogs were picking up my audio very well. And if they were, it was just the microphone on my phone, which is fine if I'm at home. But if I'm out walking, I would wear earphones and use that microphone, and that's always not the best option. So now I have this, and it should be loud and clear. It's placed in the right position, plugged directly into my phone. Has a massive lead on it, so if I take it out walking, I don't have to be like this. I can still be like relatively far away because the lead is very long. So let's talk a little bit about that. If you're looking for outside microphones, you learn quite a lot about it on the course. I don't necessarily want to take anything away from them, because if you want to learn more, you should sign up for something like a videography course to learn it yourself. But there's tons of microphones that I didn't know existed. The Lavalier, the Lapel Microphone that attaches onto a man's shirt or your collar, or try and in a fold of something so it stays a bit hidden. Should be placed in the middle of the sternum kind of area, because your voice goes down rather than up, which is why singers hold their microphones under them, not in front of them like rappers, where you get a lot of that's not what we need. So I bought a Lavalier from Amazon. It was $9.99. It came in a nondescript white bag like this. And is literally just called a Lavalier microphone. I don't know if you can see that there. It's, I'm going to say TOQIBO Lavalier microphone. Came in this rather nifty little leather pouch. And it is leather. I have smelled it, confirmed it with members of the household. Yeah, I want to say TOQIBO, TOQIBO. For the fact that this was only a tenner, I'm actually quite pleased with it. I've done some test videos with it, sent videos to my girlfriend. It's pretty good. It comes with about 3 different adapters in case it doesn't fit your microphone port, I'm going to call it. So there's this one, there's one I'm using and the original one. So if you have a smaller, older phone, maybe the hole's a bit different. So you get lots of different adapters, and that was a tenner. Yeah, hopefully it's clear for you guys, and you can hear everything. If my daughter's monitor cuts in, I apologise. I'm not sure the microphone will pick it up though. The second thing, and I will put this in the holder when I've shown you guys around it. I don't think I can flip the camera, so we'll have to do it this way. It's a ring light. So you put your phone in here. There's your ring light, right there. And it clamps on to my drawer, right here. And it's plugged in to the USB with a remote control. So I'm going to pop you guys in. I'm right about here. And that's actually pretty perfectly situated for me. So then let's play around with the light. It has 3 different lights on it, depending on what kind of vibe you're trying to get from it. So let's whack it on. I think this one is just like a white light, and you can go pretty bright with it. I mean, it's no joke. You can also do a sort of dimmer white light if you want to. Depends on what vibe you're trying to get. If you're doing makeup and stuff, I'd probably suggest this one because you can see quite good on the face. There's more of like a yellowy light. If you're filming something, maybe, I don't know what you would use a yellow light for, but then randomly there's a blue light, which gives you a different tone. This guy, seriously, let me turn my lamp off and this will be the sole light on my face and you will get all of it. So that's it. No lights on in my room apart from the ring light. So this is like the white light. And if you see, put that right up, you can see my bedroom. You can see my Sons of Anarchy canvas. You can see my curtains, my lights, everything. So again, a yellowy light. Maybe if you're doing interviews and stuff and you want more facial description, it goes. That's the dullest that it goes. I even quite like that, to be fair. It's a bit of mood lighting. And then the blue light, which seems to, yeah, it's epic. I cannot, rate this highly enough. I don't really know much about ring lights. I learnt a little bit in the course, obviously, but it's not my forte until I bought this, and it's pretty darn cool. So this was $29.99, I believe. It come in a box like this, and it shows you the lights that it has. Right there, and it came in black. I don't remember seeing an option for white, but I wouldn't have bought it anyway. And there you go, it plugs into a USB. One stand has your phone, the other one has your ring light. That's it. There's no instructions or anything like that. It's pretty much plug in and go. You can't really get it wrong. I don't know what the warranty is on it. I've not seen any bad reviews on Amazon. Again, $29.99. It's just called a Selfie ring light with mount. So that's what this specific one is, because you can get loads of ring lights. I mean, I've even got my miniature one that I attach onto my phone. But this one's a little bit more legit, if you're taking things a little bit more seriously. So there it is, and cannot recommend it highly enough. The third thing that I got, I have an iPad, and sometimes I shoot my vlogs on it. This is just something that can put your memory cards in, and it will attach to your iPad. So if I'm filming a vlog on my camcorder, or I've got some photos on my bridge camera, I can take the cards out, pop it in here, pop it onto my iPad, play around with it, put an intro on it, whatever. And that was also $9.99. So for sort of 40 quid, I kitted out everything I needed to make better vlogs with, really. This is not official Apple, I don't believe. I mean, it certainly doesn't look it, and it doesn't say that it is, but it still does the same thing. And it's quite handy as well, especially as I shoot a lot of stuff not on my iPad. My iPad I use primarily for courses, obviously the learning that I'm doing now, and messing around with iMovie, so trying to make an introduction for you guys for my YouTube channel to make it a little bit more crisp looking, and making music, so when I start doing B-roll of me walking and things like that during my Minute Step Challenge, the songs that you hear will be made by me. Bit of a passion, layering tracks together of mine, but it's never really something that I've spent much time on. I did it a lot in 2018 when I did my first walk, and then last year when I did my second million step challenge. I just kind of threw vlogs out there. I didn't really spend much time on them because I was then a single parent and didn't have that cushion of my husband here to take over if my daughter was crying or upset for whatever reason. So they kind of took a bit of a back burner, but now that she's a little bit older and the night terrors have stopped and she's kind of sleeping straight the way through, I have a bit more time now to edit my vlogs and take more care over them and layer things and add songs if I want and make a killer introduction, hopefully. That's still in the pipeline. I haven't made that yet, but I will. I can see the other thing that I did want to have a quick chat about. Earpods. They're not official earpods. They're actually from the range, and they are banging. I cannot lie. These are rose gold, pink rose gold. They're like a pinky colour, and I have to say they are pretty good. So they just fit like a normal earphone, but they haven't fallen out on me, and I think I've got relatively small ears, and they are just awesome. I mean, the battery lasted on mine for a good 4 or 5 hours before even needing to charge it, and that's straight out of the box. So I believe that the box is bigger than Apple's products, and you charge it in the back right here, and that's it really. You press the button to charge them and you turn it off when they're done. I think when they're charged the light goes out or something like that. And then when you put these back, there's a magnet on the bottom of the earbud right there, and when you pop them back they just kind of slide in and pop them in. There's an audible click all the way down, seal it up and recharge them. Now they should, I mean mine are charged, but they will, I don't know if you can see that, they will go red. It's not going to focus, is it? But they will go red around the earbud. There you go, you can sort of see that, and that means they're charging. Yeah, they've connected really easily. It's really simple. Push both of them on at the same time. They go like boop 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 boop, like things do, and that means they're both connected. You pick the option on your phone to connect them and they're done, and the audio's been really good. I've listened to music on them, I've watched other people's vlogs on them, I've made a phone call on them. What else have I done? I want to record a vlog with them in or on, and yeah, so they were $12.99 from the range. I believe they're in white, black and rose gold. There might be more colours. I didn't really look into it that much. I just knew I wanted a pair. So yeah, those are the few things. There is one more pretty big thing that I can't wait to show you guys and show off a little bit, but it's an intricate piece of kit, I'll put it that way. And I've only had it for 2 days and I need to play with it a little bit more. I need to take it outside and spend some time with this thing and try and get some ace footage to show you what it does and then show you how it does it. Bit of a review of it. It won't be an unboxing because obviously I've unboxed it, but I will probably put it back in the box as if it had come, so you know what to expect. It's called a stabilizer, and it literally does that. It stabilizes your footage. So just say you're recording a video of you running, the stabilizer will take the brunt of the impact of the floor and stabilizes your video, and it makes it seem effortless as though you're not running. So I'm not a runner. You're probably asking, why have you got that then? I will take it out on the million step challenge if sometimes I'm going up or down hills or I'm walking faster or whatever. My videos can look a bit bouncy, so I got that for that reason, and also because it's a sick gadget, so why would I not want it? It was £90. It's at the higher end of things that I've bought for myself to do all of this with, but I'm just looking at it as an investment and something to take a bit more seriously, and hopefully someday I will do something with it. But until I know what I'm doing with it, so I don't look like an absolute idiot on camera, I'm going to play with it a little bit more and maybe show you guys next week. Take it out at the weekend, probably Thursday. I want to go somewhere in Hayward Heath and take some photos with that. and just play with it, and then probably the weekend I'll go somewhere else and mess about with it and take some sick footage for you guys, and I will upload that as a separate vlog altogether. I won't bother putting pictures and me talking and blah blah blah. I'll just do 2 separate vlogs and do it that way. The other thing that the course said was trying to find a schedule so people know when to look out for new stuff from me. Now I've got 16 followers, so I'm not deluding myself. I know that I don't have many of you guys with me, but if you do watch my vlogs and you look forward to the next one, or I don't know, you just a silent follower, thank you, I appreciate you. I've decided that I'm going to do 1 vlog a week just to see how I go. It will obviously become more when I do the mini step challenge, but for the remainder of June and July it will be 1 a week, whether it's just a general chit chat, whether it's unboxing, reviews, if anybody wants to send me anything to review or give my opinion on, get in contact, I'm up for doing that. That's what Preeti did, and Preeti's vlogs are somewhere in my history. I'm still very much a drinker of Preeti. I love my Preeti. Yeah, and I speak to the person not as much as I used to, but I love their flavours, and at one point I was giving over quite a lot of not ideas, they weren't my ideas at all, but what I liked and what I didn't like to do with the logo and stuff. They were going to change it, and I said that's not cool, I don't like that one, I prefer the other one. So that's what they use now. So Preeti's a really good drink and very tasty, so go and treat yourself to some, especially if you need it before or during exercise. It's a nice green tea. The cherry one's my favourite by far. So that's it really. That's showing off all my stuff. Hope you've enjoyed it. Look forward to one from me, shall we say every Monday? Monday could be vlog day. I will upload every Monday from today, and gives me some time to work out what I'm doing with the stabiliser and take some footage, upload a vlog for that maybe, and then do the review on Monday. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're all staying safe, hope you're all staying well. This is a crazy time right now with the riots and the protests and the marches, and also COVID-19 is still very much at large. Just stay safe people, because it's only one life and it's a short life. Okay, see you guys soon.